I get asked a lot for like people tell me like how do I get started or what do I do? I guess my motivation and my instruction would be just get started, you know?
Mm,
Um and if you believe in God, trust that he has a plan for you, you don't have to figure out the whole plan. Just do
mm,
what step just do the step you have in front of you, do the work and the rest will fall into place. You don't you don't need to know you don't need to know how to finance a deal until you know how to find a deal. You find that deal and then figure out how to finance it, you know, just take it one step at a time because that's all we can handle.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds, and I'm excited to be here today. I got listen. I hope he don't find no disrespect in here, but I got a young man here, a young man but he's young, but listen, he's mighty. He's doing things the right way. I love how he has positioned his investments and investing, and I love what he's excited about. And I'm just so happy that we get a chance to peek through his lens. And you know what I like to say? Everybody that come on here is an expert. They are an expert at what they do. They understand the nuances of what they do, and so I'm so excited to dig deeper with Mr. Clint Snuggs. Mr. Clint, how we doing today, sir?
Yeah, doing great. Thanks for having me.
Oh man, thank you for being on. Thank you for taking time out. And listen, man, I'll be honest, Clint, I want to dive in, man. I would love for you to tell me what your main focus is these days. If you want to give us a little bit of an origin story, I would love to know an origin story of how you got passionate about real estate, how you got into real estate. And then if you don't mind, tell us what market you're operating in and where you are in the world. So, Mr. Clint, sir, you got the floor, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. So, real estate, you know, it was all God, really. My mom is a God-fearing woman, and I had actually my plan was going to the Coast Guard, and I was gonna do that thing. But out of high school, right before I turned 18, I got myself into some trouble. Wasn't
Mm,
able to do that anymore. My mom, you know, she prays and prays and prays,
mm,
and she decided to ask a real estate agent in Greensboro, could I intern for them? And
mm,
then the rest was history. So, I got my license, started selling real estate, started working with investors, started investing, and then it kinda just it just, I like to stay like the Coldplay song, "Lights will guide you home," man. I just, you know, I've just been just following the lead right now.
yeah, yeah. I love it, man. So tell me a little bit about what you're doing now. Like, what are you involved in when it comes to real estate? Single family homes, multifamily. Give me a little bit about what you're involved in.
Yeah, so we're mostly in single family homes. We've got 76 doors now and counting, probably more by the time this, podcast comes out. Um,
Let's go. Let's
but,
go.
yeah, we did just buy an 8 unit in Detroit, so that's cool. So we're looking at multifamily. It hasn't been a possibility in the past, but now opportunities are open up, so I'm open.
Yeah, man. Listen. So I wanted to get that out. Get a little bit about what you're doing now, but I got definitely have to speak to the praying mother, man. Like, people say praying mother, praying grandmothers, man. Like I've had my parents praying for me. And so
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
I definitely hear you on that. And so I'm so glad that prayer is part of the equation. And I like to say, man, I say this probably once every episode, that destiny has no wasted moments.
Yep.
Meaning, like, no matter what we go through in life, whatever destination we stop at along the way to where we are now, there are tools that we picked up. There's maybe like resiliency, maybe, um, confidence. Like, there's things that we picked up and make us who we are now. So I would love to know, man, what are some things as you have built your success, as you have got to where you are? I know we got a praying mother, but you've also had to put in some work too, man. So what are some things that you picked up along the way where your destiny now you can clearly see it has no wasted moments?
Oh man, like that my like high school years is like whenever I was getting in trouble and stuff before I really had a relationship with God, you know, I that stuff, really all those failures, because I was really making dumb decisions, kind of
Mm,
like stubbornly put me into where I was supposed to go, and then I started realizing how God works in my life, and I said, "Okay, well, it oh, he's doing this, okay,"
mm,
and, he would put me in, and I would just run the ball, so,
mm. Woo.
that's, that's how it's been.
Yeah, yeah. No, I love it, man. A scripture that I say a lot is that we make our plans, but the Lord determine the outcome. So I love how you said, listen, he just put you in the game. You was like, listen, here I am. You send me, Lord. I'm here, man. And so I absolutely love that. And I can see how that has impacted where you are now, man. And so listening to you, I can just imagine there has been some adversities as you have been building. And so I know you got 76 doors. Listen, you said you ain't say this, but listen, you said by the end of this episode, you probably gonna have maybe 5 more. Like you ain't said that, but look, but what I'm saying being funny is that I hear things are running smoothly now. Have you bumped up against any adversity as you was building within this business?
Oh, for sure. Like, I guess the first big one was, I mean, the first was when getting started was tough. It's really hard getting started with everything. And then, COVID happened and I was primarily an agent then. So I was like, what
Mm,
am I going to do? I was scared.
mm,
Obviously it turned out fine for everybody, but then I started buying and,
yeah.
buying was hard in the beginning, trying to find that. I guess the biggest was whenever I started, I was fresh out of high school, man. Nobody wanted to trust me in my hoopty Altima to with their biggest investment of their life.
Yeah.
So I just that but that was God, man, pushing me to I started working with investors.
Mm,
They didn't care about my Altima or the squeaky sounds it made. They still, they didn't need to trust me to be a good agent. They
mm,
trusted that the deal was good and then they figured out that I was a good agent. And then, going into purchasing homes was hard, getting debt was hard, renovating was hard.
mm.
Everything, everything was a challenge, but, I I don't really see it as a bad thing as much as it's been, it's been good. I would say the bad things are very, very few. It's just been a challenge.
Yeah, yeah. Well, man, I think you know this, us being spiritual people, it talks about how trials come to make you strong, right?
Yeah.
They come to test your endurance and to build discipline and to build patience and to build humility. So I love how you said, is the challenges are really not challenges. It's just things that's going to refine you and make you better. That's what I synthesized by what you said, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
You refine your business and then it gets better. Like my business, I can, I could purchase like, 4 or 5 homes a month and it's easy now. I could do that
Yeah.
in my sleep, so doing more is challenging. I would say my biggest challenge right now is selling homes because the market's not that great.
If you're looking for consistent, high quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
But, that's kind of why we've transitioned into holding them. It's
Yeah.
just a matter of adapting and pivoting to do whatever the market is rewarding.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, brother. So let me ask you, man, what is the next real goal? Like, what are you looking to solve or scale next? What's next for you, man?
Yeah, so next, I mean, we're pushing into Detroit. I would love to get into that market and start,
Yeah.
making bigger moves that kinda affect the communities there. We wanna
Mm,
get out there on podcasts
mm,
and, on social media and hopefully try to influence other people that, you know, might be, at crossroads in lives or they're struggling with real estate, wanna connect with them because helping them helps us,
yeah,
and then building the software, getting into the SaaS, business is something new for me, but it's intriguing, so I think that'll be great.
got you. Now, man, you saying us a lot. I know you done mentioned your wife a little bit, so I want to talk a little bit about relationships. And man, and if you're willing to, I would love to know how your wife has blessed your life. Because it sounds like you're saying us a lot. You've mentioned
Yeah.
her, so it seems like she's been a blessing to you. So if you don't mind, talk about the blessing of your wife, but also talk about building relationships, business relationships to other people, if that's important for you.
Yeah, which I mean, building a relationship with her, first we built the personal one, but she works in the business too, and she's great. But
Yeah.
she's blessed my life in a lot of ways. The biggest one is, you know, she respects me and she allows me to lead,
Mm,
which is huge in our relationship. I had never had that before, so
okay.
it really gave me the stage to do what I needed to do, what God was calling me to do instead of having any sort of unnecessary friction. There was no friction,
Mm,
it was all
mm,
support,
mm,
pushing me forward. And, I'll say one of the biggest ways she's blessed me is she gave us our son, which has been I mean, God, it gives a new purpose to life when you have a kid, man.
mm, mm.
It's amazing. I have no complaints.
Yeah.
Um but, yeah, and then she continues to bless me in life and we travel together and have fun together and in business too. I mean, we're
Yeah.
passing the ball back and forth all day long.
Mm. I love it, man. I love it. Tell me about those business relationships with other people. You're looking to move into Detroit. Obviously, it seemed like you know how to make connections with other people. So, building relationships with partners, with other people, how has that affected you within business?
It's been huge, man. Partnering with, private money lenders, debt partners, and then in Detroit, actually, we have an equity partner. So, and that was one of my best friends. He has a hedge fund. We met in business. I helped him deploy a good bit of money in the single family space in in North Carolina, and then now we're going into Detroit together. And he's done bigger things. So he's teaching me how to do bigger things. You learn with other people and you provide value to each other, so partnering is huge. It you can go alone, but
Mm.
partnering makes it just that much easier.
Yeah. Man, I'll be honest with you, talking to you, man, I can tell the Lord has your heart, has your soul. It's little things that you say, little words that you use. I'm like, yeah, God got his heart, man. And so I'm so happy for you and excited, man, that you came to this platform and that you really started sharing just you, your authentic self, your honest self. I appreciate you so much, man. Clint, is there any topic that we have not talked about that you want to talk about? Is there any words of motivation, education, inspiration that you want to leave to the people on this platform?
Yeah, I get asked a lot for, like, people tell me, like, "How do I get started?" or "What do I do?" I guess my motivation and my instruction would be just get started, you know?
Mm,
Um And if you believe in God, trust that he has a plan for you, you don't have to figure out the whole plan. Just do
Mm.
just do the step you have in front of you, do the work, and the rest will fall into place. You don't need to know
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
you don't need to know how to finance a deal until you know how to find a deal. You find that deal and then figure out how to finance it. Just take it one step at a time, because that's all we can handle.
Take it one step at a time because that's all we can handle. Sir, those word rings absolutely true in my life for sure. Take one step at a time because that's all we can handle. Oh man, Clint, sir, if someone wanted to reach out to you, connect with you, learn more about what you're doing, how can they reach out to you, sir?
Yeah, so I'm very accessible on I'd say, Instagram mostly, because I have the least amount of followers there. Sir Clint Snuggs. You can DM me on TikTok. We're getting a lot of traction, but you could follow me there. It's the same, and I have Facebook as well.
Absolutely. Well, Clint, let me just say sincerely, sir. First, I want to thank you for your time because you know time is valuable. I know your precious wife pulled on your time, your son pulled on your time, so we know time is valuable, right? So thank you for your time. Thank you for your story. Thank you for what I call the gift of your vulnerability, like you sharing things with us that you didn't have to share, but you chose to share. And I'm sure it's going to make an impact on the people that's listening. And lastly, thank you for your perspective. Thank you for the way you think and bringing that mindset to this podcast. I really appreciate you, sir. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, listen, y'all heard Mr. Clint. You can't tell me you didn't get value from this conversation. So definitely check him out, but definitely make sure you are subscribed. You do not want to miss out on these amazing people, just like Mr. Clint, these amazing stories, amazing perspective that's going to continue to come up. So, Clint, I want to say thank you again. And to everyone else, we'll see you on the next time.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.